the Thistle Hotel in Aberdeen, Mum, and we've just arrived here from Kirkwall. It's the 7th of August and it's now 1:25. We've just had some lunch and enjoying the sunshine. So what's your first impressions of the first bit of the journey to Italy?
Very good. Very good.
I think Dad would have laughed at the pilot, wouldn't he? With
yes.
With the very RAF based accent and words. Have you ever been out of the Britain?
Just a minute. No, I don't think we had we?
I don't think you...
Dad hadn't.
No?
Dad
Well,
hadn't.
the only
Apart from going abroad. No. He always said it was silly for people to go flying when, you know, it's not necessary. He didn't want to go again, really.
After the war?
So it was... no, I think that stopped us because he wasn't happy about travelling then. I think because he'd lost these chappies just before the war ended there, you know, and it always worried him. He always said he was the lucky one of them, but he never said anything about exactly what had happened or well, they probably didn't know.
No. And these are the graves that we'll go and visit in Ancona. And they were only young men, weren't they? 18, 19, 20.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is the first trip abroad, and you're going back to Italy, where Dad was stationed. One of the places he was stationed in the war. Yeah. So this is a trip for him as well, isn't it?
Well, yes, that's the object, isn't it? Really.
Column here for G for George, which was Eddie's plane, and if you miss that, look for G Spark. I didn't know Sparks had an E in it. That's why I missed it the first time. Sparkes. Anyway, so you've gone down. This is the 5th of 5th of June. We've looked at
Spotting Light Boys.
Spotting Light Boys. Took off at 9:45. Landed at 12:50. Verified position of light buoys for the Navy in the Adriatic. We've gone down onto the next page of the logbook.
This is the next day.
And Sparks again, second.
There we are.
Yeah, Sparks there.
There we
the
are.
8th of June.
Lloyd.
Air search rescue.
Oh, hang on, that's interesting, because he didn't fly in G for George, this was J.
Yeah.
That's interesting, so he didn't always fly in the same aircraft, Nana. Which is probably was unserviceable for some reason.
Or maybe it was just an error or something.
I wouldn't have thought
yes,
so.
But that was at the beginning.
Because George would have
wasn't
typed
it?
this up. George would have typed this up, and he wouldn't have made a mistake.
No,
it was
not
quite
that.
common if your plane was being serviced or something, they'd swap to a different one. This is the sad one.
The 9th.
Jenkins, stop there, love. 9th of the 6th, 1945, Wellington 4K, with crew Jenkins, Crispin, Jenkins, Marshall, Johnson, Milner and Davies. Take the arrow out of there, no, I can't see it. Took off on this same air sea rescue mission. Took off at 8:50 and set course for position, blah blah, to search for lifeboat of ditched Warwick, same as your dad did.
But that was the next day.
On the 9th, sighted dinghy and lifeboat and homed seagull onto the same, whatever seagull is, experiencing engine trouble and set course for home, but crashed at Chervia. 5 killed and 1 suffering from severe shock, and aircraft a total wreck. So those are the graves we're going to see tomorrow.
Yeah. Taffy Jenkins, that
There we are. If I should die, think only this of me. that there's some corner of a foreign field that is forever England. There shall be in that rich earth a richer dust concealed, the dust whom England bore, shaped, made aware, gave once her flowers to love, her ways to roam, a body of England's breathing English air, washed by the rivers, blessed by sons of home. And think this heart, all evil shed away, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less, gives somewhere back the thoughts by England, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learnt of friends, and gentleness in hearts at peace, under an English heaven.
We are back in Aberdeen after the trip to Ancona. So what are your impressions of it, Mum?
Well, my impression was we were very fortunate to go and see it on such a lovely, in such lovely weather. And I think the cemetery is absolutely wonderful to see. And we felt we had done exactly what Eddie would have wanted. But it was very, very good. And it's been very good, well, all the way really. We've enjoyed, I think, and known we've done the right thing.